To Sara, Khairat in occupied East Jerusalem, where we understand that 2 border police officers have been attacked. Sara, what more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Rob. Well, a few hours ago, just behind us where the old city is here in occupied East Jerusalem, a Palestinian, a 16-year-old, said to be from Isawiya, a neighborhood also not far from here, was killed by was killed by the Israeli forces because he stabbed 2 border police officers. Now, those are in critical condition. One of them is a female officer, the other one male. And this comes just a few days after another attack by a Palestinian that just happened just down that road behind me there, where again it was a stabbing. And again, this is off the back of several raids that happened overnight, where you had 23 Palestinians arrested, and they're saying that those arrests came off the back of social media posts, potential likes that they made. And this is something, obviously, we're not just seeing in occupied West Bank, where there's an increase in arrests, but we're also seeing this here. Now, they're saying here that the forces here are going to be investigating it further. They've also made another arrest. But, you know, tensions are high here. Even though it's been quieter than usual, we're starting to see a little bit more of these kind of singular stabbings.
Sara, right from the start of this conflict, Benjamin Netanyahu's coalition government has been working to put forward a sense of unity, if you like, within the government. But I understand that we're seeing more signs of division between Netanyahu and his government.
Yeah, well, we had yesterday an incident where the heritage minister, a far-right minister within this coalition government, had made a comment on TV basically saying that one of the solutions to all of this was to nuclear bomb Gaza, which was incredibly inflammatory, and it resulted in him being told that he can't appear in the next meetings taking place in the cabinet, which is really redundant in a way, because so a lot of those meetings are on hold. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had come out saying that the guy, basically what he said was a delusion. So here we are today, and more divisions. You have Israeli media reporting that Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is saying that we should examine these anti-government protests that were held for months before this war, that included Israeli reservists, army reservists, that also as part of their protests was that they wouldn't take part in upcoming training or being called up. This is off the back of him, for the longest time, saying that he, not coming out and saying that he has anything to do with this war or taking any of that blame, which has angered many, including members of the public. Benny Gantz, who's also part of that war cabinet, had come out tweeting saying that he needs to evade responsibility and mudslinging during a war, and that this is a time when they should be united. Then you had Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tweeting this morning, saying that before the war, he said that he told his enemies they shouldn't make a mistake and underestimate him, and that we all stand together. We contacted his office, and they said exactly the same thing. This was said before, that he had alluded to the fact that this kind of weakness was showing rather a weakness in the military ranks, and that this would have been an opportunity for Hamas to attack on October the 7th. Well, of course, that isn't going down well, and it just highlights more splits and divisions, where you're seeing a lot of tit for tat within playing out on social media between the members of the war cabinet.
Sara Khairat in occupied East Jerusalem. Sara, thank you.